What up, what up? It's your boy R to the E, K to the S, Rhythmatic Eternal King Supreme, and you are watching TheBeeShine. Just being engulfed in what I was seeing, like coming up in the mid to late 80s, seeing my older cousins, transitioning from doing, the elements as far as b-boying and the DJing and gravitating towards the mic through watching the whole atmosphere grow as a whole, what the elements kind of like represented. I remember watching Beat Street and being like engrossed in like Kumo D and like the Christmas rap. You know what I mean? That was something that like captured me from like early on. And my history with the music goes way back. So I'm a child of that era, and I bring it to the brand new, from like the Chris Ones to the Nazirs to the now even Big Chris and like Kendrick Lamar's New Kids. Before I would write my own rhymes, like I would mimic that song so much. I would like we had like this little stage area in the back of our school at the Leonard School, and I would stand on that stage and I would recite the lines from that lyric over and over again, and kids would just like gravitate towards me, and that's kind of what like first made me get like engrossed and captured by it, enamored by it. I had went out to the University of Massachusetts at Amherst, and I had started going to this radio station over there called Breath Control. But my boys Shay Boogs and Magoo, I remember them out there in Amherst. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Soul Searchers. And me and my brother Lucky Dice, we would like be out there just back and forth. I'm talking about when cats used to freestyle off the top of their head, and we just be there for hours upon hours, utilizing that as our escape to do this rap thing. And I knew from there that I wanted to do it. I left Amherst, went to Boston, and from there was like the Cypher Symmetries with cats like 7L and Esoteric, Acrobatic, Mr. Lift, Edo G, Terminology, a young Terminology, a young Easy Money. It captured me. I was out there doing the ciphers, and I was like, basically building the building blocks with some great names. My mom's always supported what I did, what choices I made. I was raised by a village, really. I had the grandparents, I had the aunties, uncles, I had the street neighbors who like, they made sure that I gravitated towards doing what was right, because they knew I was a smart kid coming up in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and I didn't need to be on the streets. So if I was out there like, messing around, they would be quick to be like, get home, get in them books. So I had the whole streets raising me, but they all supported what I did because they knew I was a smart kid who had the head on his shoulder, and I was going to utilize this music thing to get me out of my neighborhood. I knew it was bigger than my bodega, bigger than my block. I remember like it wasn't even like the fact that I got to do the BET show and get an opportunity to spit on the BET show, but like it was a great opportunity for me. But the best part of the whole thing was that we were out in Atlanta at the time, and I had my kids with me, and to see the look on their face meant the world. I knew that was a moment to cherish, and I hold that with me all the time, to see how excited their faces were. Being put in the box and labeled as an artist just because I'm on an underground MC, and I don't want to follow trends to try to like, get on and shine. Like lyrically, like I feel like I can stand in the ring with anyone, but it's one thing to be able to like, lyrically do what I do, but I don't want to utilize what I do to like, lessen myself as a man and not be proud of like the music that I put out there 10 years from now. So I feel like, I've been able to like create music that's timeless, and that's the most important thing to me. I'm not going to say I don't struggle. I struggle financially. I have to like, think differently than another man, because I'm not seeing a check in the same fashion or same form as the next man. Like, I might get a lump sum, at a period of time, and then like, less. And I gotta like save, and I gotta like be frugal about how like I deal with my money. I still struggle with that, as any man struggles with it, with the day-to-day 9-to-5 gig. But it's allowed me and allotted me the freedom to, you know, do what I love and do what I'm passionate about, and not have to punch that clock and be my own boss. I just hope that everything that I've stated, you know, allows young kids to like look at where they're coming from, their surroundings, and know they can make it outside of that surrounding. If it's a negative surrounding, they're bigger than their block. To know that never allow anybody to tell you that you have to be in one box, and never allow the system to tell you, and by the system I mean the government that tries to control you, and I mean the world that tries to, like, you know, suck out the life of you. Never allow them to like dictate how you live your life. You know what I'm saying? Live your life to the fullest, and I feel my music, like, you know, speaks about that.